A beggar at the city railway station lived there, begging from passengers and trains and day. He was filling his stomach by begging. A tall man wearing a suit and boots was asking him. He saw this man and he thought that this man, when he begs, he looks very rich. He will definitely give me a good amount for so long. The beggar started begging from the man. Seeing this, the tall man said, "Oh, you always keep begging him? You give something to someone?" The beggar said, "Siri, I'm a beggar, always begging from people. I only live here. Where do I have the courage to know Samianeth?" Tall man said, "When Samianeth, you cannot give me something. You will have to beg. I have no right. I am a businessman, Andy. Believe in transactions only. IFIE. You have something to give me. Then I can give you something in return." Saying this, the tall man sat in the train. The beggar went away as he had said. I started thinking about this tall man. The words he said were in the heart of this beggar. She got down and started thinking that maybe I should beg you do and get much money, because to can't give anything to anyone in return. Bet I am a beggar who doesn't need anything, not even worthy of giving. But how long will I give? He only asks for something from people and doesn't give anything in return, if you're thinking a lot. This beggar, Sadie, decided that whoever gives him alms in return, he will also give to that person. Will definitely give something or the other. But now this is on his mind. The question was whether he himself is a beggar. What does he give to others in return for alms? I must have been thinking about this for 2 days. But he didn't get any answer to his quest. He met him on the 3rd day when he was near the station. He was sitting when his eyes fell on some flowers, which were blooming on the plants around the station. He thought, why don't I tell people, Schuld, I give him some flowers in exchange for charity. He liked his idea, and from there, picked some flowers, and now he is begging in the train. Now whenever someone gave him alms, he would come to Begthin. In return, he would give something to the person who gave him charity. People happily gave flowers to these flowers. No, the beggars would carry flowers with them every day, and he would give flowers in exchange for alms. I would distribute them among the people in a few days. He felt that now he would have to face a lot of people. He started giving alms to all the people near the station. I used to pick flowers and bring them to him until I had flowers. Many people used to give him alms as long as he was alive. But when the distribution of flowers and dead, if he had gone, he would not have received alms every day. This continued, and one day he went to the village to beg. When he was going there, he saw the same tall man. He was sitting in the train, because of which he had to beg. Instead, he was encouraged to give flowers. He immediately went to the man and started begging. He asked and said, "Today I have something to give you. I have some flowers for you, if you give me alms in return. I will give you some flowers in this time." The man gave him some money as alms, and the beggar gave him some flowers. The tall man liked this idea very much. He said, "Wow, what's the matter? Today you are also like me. You have become a businessman," and took the flowers, saying this. The tall man got down at his station. But what did the tall man say? Enter the heart of this beggar once again. She passed by this tall man again and again. I started thinking about what was said, and started feeling happy. His eyes started shining now. It seemed that now he had the key to success in his hand, with which he was living his life. He could have changed immediately. He got down from the train and excitedly shouted loudly, looking at the sky. He said, "I am not a beggar. I am a businessman and also rich." When people saw him, they thought, maybe this beggar has gone mad, and the next instant that day that beggar has not come back to this station did not appear. But 6 months later at the same station, but 2 people are traveling in suits and boots. When both of them saw each other, one of them shook hands with the other and said, "Oh, you recognize me, the other person?" I did not say anything, because according to me, Wethy, first person, said that we are meeting for the first time. No, remember that this is not the first time we have. The second person said that we are meeting for the 3rd time. I don't remember when we met the first 2 times. Now the first person smiled and said, "We met him twice before on the same train. I am the same beggar whom you met the first time. I told you what I want to do in life." And in the second meeting, I told him who I thought the person really was. He smiled and said in surprise, "I remember you were the same beggar whom I and C refused to give alms, and the second time I bought you some flowers. But where are you going today in that suit and boots? Yes, and what are you doing these days then, before? The person said, Yes, I am the same beggar. But today I need a huge bouquet of flowers. I am a businessman, and I am involved in this business. I am going to another city to stay for some time. Then he said, You told me that we met for the first time. I had explained the law of nature, according to which we get something when we do something. This principle of transaction actuality works very well. I used it, but I always search for myself. I kept thinking that I have risen above it. I never thought about it, and when my second wife, when we met, you told me that I have become a businessman. Now I understand that I am not really a beggar. Booty have become a businessman. I understand we are people begging me so much, because he was not giving me charity. Everyone was paying the price of these flowers. Were buying my flowers because they were cheap. Where will I find those flowers in the eyes of people? Was a small businessman, but I could. When he told me I was just a beggar in my eyes, I realized that I was a small businessman. I am the one who started distributing flowers in the train. I'd saved money and made many flowers with it, bought it, and became a flower merchant here. The people of this country love flowers very much, and there today, my choice has given me a huge collection of flowers. Became a businessman. Both the businessmen are happy now. When they reached the station, they got down together. Go ahead while talking about your business friends. We have a lot to learn from this story. The tall merchant in the story knows the principle of the end very well. All the great businessmen of the world have been in this life. They have succeeded by using this principle. He also told the beggar, the formula, beggar adopted this natural principle, and its effect is clearly visible in his life. I felt that he had changed his mind and his life. His changed story tells us that if you change your thinking, you can achieve anything. If we keep thinking of ourselves as small, then we will always remain small to become big. We need to change our thinking. You have to think big about yourself, about the story. The most important thing is that success is hidden in your thinking. Your thinking should awaken your self-esteem. Make it big and see how you achieve success.